This is Tom Evans with Kristen Bauer behind the camera, bringing you this week's weekly Mat Report, sponsored by Cobos Insurance. Cobos Insurance is locally owned and operated and proud sponsors of high school wrestling. Please consider Cobos Insurance for all your insurance needs. Last Thursday featured some high-profile dual meets throughout the county. Chris Sweeney reported in the Chronicle Telegram the matchup between Elyria and Avon Lake, in which Elyria came away with a 35-31 victory to remain undefeated in the Southwest Conference. Avon Lake dropped to their first loss in the league. Elyria won 7 matches, and also picked up a forfeit in the victory. Peyton Fennett and Nate Burnett continued their outstanding wrestling for the Pioneers, as Fenton came away with a major decision and Burnett with a tech fall. The Shoremen continued to be led by Nathan Perry, Jack Marconi, as both came away with pins. In other SWC action last Thursday, Amherst pinned their way to a 54-28 win over Olmsted Falls. Avon beat up on Berea Mid-Park 58-18 to move to 3-2 in the league, and in a rivalry match, Midview showed its depth once again, defeating North Ridgeville 43-20 and moved to 3-1 in the SWC and 7-2 overall. On Friday night, Elyria bested Berea Mid-Park 60-15 to remain undefeated in the Southwest. Sean Bennett highlighted the OHSAA recognized girls wrestling as an emerging sport and will sponsor the state tournament in 2023. This year, the State Wrestling Coaches Association will continue to sponsor girls wrestling state tournament, with the Northeast District being held at Lutheran West High School on February 13th and the state tournament at Hilliard-Davidson on February 19th and 20th. Sean's article also featured two-time state runner-up and nationally ranked Elyria's Riley Banyas, as well as Keystone's Emily Jurasek, Farland's Emily Shoup, and Avon Lake's Rajan Al-Hashish. Good luck to the ladies as they prepare for tournament time. Last Thursday's Chronicle also featured the wrestling honor roll, highlighting some of the top records in each weight class. Heading into the weekend and leading the way for the county was Columbia's Cole Schulke with an 18-0 mark at 106 pounds. Some other top competitors in the county are Keystone's 138-pound Tristan Green, who entered the weekend at 28-1, along with Farland's Ruben Pina Lorenzana, who stands 40-6 entering last weekend. Also, 126-pound Nate Perry of Avon Lake is 29-2, and Jonathan Norwood, 175-pounder for Elyria Catholic, is at 22-2 as Coach Bubka tries to revive the EC wrestling program. Over the weekend, Columbia and Vermilion traveled to Berkshire for the Battle of the Belt, Columbia finishing in 8th and Vermilion in 9th. Top placer for the Raiders was Garrett Such at 165, finishing as a runner-up, and Vermilion had two runners-up in A.J. Jackson at 157 and Owen Greer at 190. Columbia also sent two wrestlers to the Grizzly Invitational over the weekend, with Cole Schulke winning his first match before being injured, and Tony Governal moving his record to a season 20-6. Four of the Lorraine County teams traveled to West Holmes for their invitational, with Avon Lake finishing a strong 4th place, and Black River, Midview, and Keystone finishing 12th through 14th. Top finishers for the county at West Holmes were 126-pound Nathan Perry for Avon Lake with a first place finish. 138-pound Tristan Green from Keystone finished in 2nd place. At 157, Jack Marconi from Avon Lake finished in 2nd, and Black River had two placers, with runner-up 175 Charlie Wells and champion 285 Travis Owen. On Saturday, North Ridgeville traveled to Orange High School for the Audrey Genovese Invitational and came away with a 7th place finish, with 132-pound Jared Counts and 215-pound Tyler Duff coming away with 3rd place finish. One last county result, Clearview traveled to Mapleton for the Dave Rohr Invitation and finished in 10th place, as Isaiah Garcia finished 2nd at 113, and Josiah Long 132, and Sean O'Hearn 175 finished in 4th place. This Saturday, Elyria hosted Tri-Meet with Amherst and Findlay, and will be celebrating Coach Eric Burnett's 25th year at the helm at Elyria. Other SWC action has Avon traveling to Midview for a dual meet, with Avon then heading to Northwest Ohio for the Oregon Duels. Firearms will also be traveling to Oregon for the Duels. Avon Lake takes on Olmsted Falls this Friday at Olmsted Falls, and rounding out the SWC, North Ridgeville hosts Berea Mid-Park. In LCA action, another round of double duels takes place, with Columbia, Keystone, and Brookside travel to Wellington on Friday, and Oberlin, Clearview, and Black River travel to Firelands. Rounding out for the county, EC will be at Bay on Thursday, Vermilion will be at Bay on Friday for dual meets. Thank you for tuning in this week to this week's Mat Report, and remember to call Cobos Insurance for all your insurance needs. This is Tom Evans saying we'll see you next week for the Chronicle Mat Report.